This is Karen Dachsel again. So, let me give y'all a storyline. True. You know how people follow people all the time. And people, hey y'all like my new cup? Not sponsored. There you go. It's true. It mixes all your coffee. And then it has a little heart here. And I don't know if you can see that little heart. But anyway, it has a little heart. And then you can mix it up. Quite fancy. Turn it off. Turn off. Then after it turns off,
Made in China.
I don't care where it's made. If it's working, it's good. And you see how it's made?
And you turn it on?
And you just push that little button there.
Yeah.
And after you push that button, then you mix your little drink, which I have coffee. I don't drink no alcohol. No alcohol. But let me give y'all this little storyline. That I put out there, people be lying. Now this is the deal. It's my coffee. Purchased on Amazon for I think it was 10 euro, maybe 11 euro. Very, very nice. Just because somebody live in your building doesn't mean that you are with that person. And people be lying. I need to clear things up because people be saying, what's she wrong with her? What's she talking about? What is these cups called? What are these cups called?
It's called electric mixing cup.
Let me see it. It's called the electric mixing cup. And I saw it on YouTube. And this is basically how they look. Electric mixing cup. Cute now. Buy one. Cost 10 euro or 10 or 11 euro. Buy one in the States or wherever you are. Very, very nice. Anyway, I'm not sure if it's machine washable or not. I have to read the package. But just because someone lives in your building and has been stalking you or watching you doesn't mean that you are connected to them. So, when people are living in your building, doesn't mean that you're connected to them. What people do is try to connect with you and try to make like they had some kind of relationship or they knew you or you was working together or something, especially if it's something that they want. So years ago, someone came and said, oh, they had to just live here. They just had to live here. And I never could understand that. Why you got to live here? Well, because this person is an asset to this other person because they give them information. Now, they might be living rent-free. I don't know. They may be getting some quirks on the side. But I'm a writer. And this person that they deal with has been lying to them. And I think they know they're lying. And whether they're getting quirks or not, this morning, I couldn't even get on my computer because my computer was taken over. Now, I have my books that y'all see it. I have my motto as well. And most of the time, I don't even write it on there anymore. These people think they can do anything they want to you and just take your stuff. I said, be a blessing to someone. Be a blessing to someone don't mean that you have to let them steal from you. Okay? So being a blessing doesn't mean you allow the person to steal. I'm not the government. Go to the government, sign up, do what you need to do, but leave me alone. Oh, and someone said, oh, well, she ain't got no following. Ain't nobody going to listen to her. Oh, it's getting out. Might not be getting out the way you think it should with all them clicks. Because I don't ask anyone to subscribe. But it's just true. It's getting out. So you need to really stop. And this person gives these people information about what I'm doing. And they know the law. And you say, why is she so upset? Because when you ask people about stuff and they claim they ain't doing nothing, there's not much more than you can do but to get you a lawyer or call the police. Why? For what reason? This is a true story. This ain't no mixed up with nothing. Why would you allow someone to make, and don't tell me you trying to make as if, no, 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 I'm not making up anything. This is not I might write it as a story, but don't play me. They allow people to come over here. They was doing it years ago when they left the door open. Used to be a man with like sandy hair. Used to come over here. And one day the Lord said, get up. Because sometimes I like to sleep. If I can sleep a little longer, I do. But they was taking stuff out of my apartment, using it. So one day I kept telling my husband, somebody's doing stuff. They're on my phone. They're on our phone. They went to some place in Connecticut. They could only research it to someplace in Connecticut. I got a video about that also. I thought to myself, this don't make no sense. What part of Connecticut are they in? There's different parts. And the Lord showed me some different things. And I don't know if people are traveling back and forth trying to start up something, but I'm not with them. I am not. I will keep saying it. I am not with those people. So then they tried to make like, I said, I don't, these people have been, you know when someone's been stalking you, then all of a sudden they start living where you live. And even if they move, they got connections. Why would you let someone in this building lying to you without asking me? Some kind of fringe benefit are you getting? Because some of y'all love money so much, y'all do anything. Like I said before, these people tell these people about stuff that I'm doing. What for? They're not. I have the papers. They're in Washington. I'm not lying. I have the certificates. It's my book. So why are you letting people in to harass me just because you know the law? Just to do it just because you don't like me? Just to do it because you're racist? Knowing that these people are harassing me. Got up this morning and came to get on my computer. And my computer was taken over. And I thought myself, huh? That don't make any sense. So I went because I didn't hear, usually, you hear sound if there's something coming in. Even they record what's going on in our house. This ain't no lie. They record it. They record it. So you tell me, what federal crime is that when you are hacking and you're steady trying to get people's stuff and you're bothering me? You're harassing me. For what reason? I'm not going to even ask you what the reason. I don't care what the reason is. It's a federal crime. When you give people information that you know they should not be getting, and you keep giving it to them. It's not one time. This has been a bout of years. I've even had the police come to my house. This no joke. They think I'm under stress. I'm not under stress. This is truth. They do things and they take my stuff and try to sell it. If not, then how come you can't have your own idea? How come you don't get your own ideas? How come? When I stop writing, they don't bother me. mighty funny that they're looking at something. And listen, I would confront that man. I don't care. I'm not intimidated like that. You must believe that. I'm not. And these lies that they have going on, telling people to watch me. It's trying to set it up like something else so they can try to take out something from me. I went through some of my things. The envelopes were gone. The envelopes were gone. So I thought to myself, how come the envelopes are gone? And the door was left open one day because they couldn't get out the front door. They must have get out the side door. And when I saw one of my son's birth certificate, a copy of it. So anybody get anything from my son, you can believe it's a lie. It's not him. They listen to our phone calls. They come over and they let them in. So what kind of setup is that? And the police is going, huh? We had the police here years ago. I'll never forget. We had the police here years ago. And I asked the policeman, I said, ask them. There's some people living here before. But it's mighty funny that these other people still have contact with these other people. So you don't know who. And they're giving them tips just how far they can go. You can do this, but you can't do this. You can do this, but you can't do this. You can do this, but you can't do this. You can do this, but you can't do that. And watching everything that we do. So I'm such a hobby writer. So if I'm a hobby writer, leave my hobby writing alone. And I asked the policeman years ago, I said, ask them, how do they know when I'm coming upstairs? And he was like, wait a minute, what's going on around here? How does one that's in an apartment know when I'm coming up the steps? I'll take a drink on that one. It's coffee, y'all. I don't drink no alcohol. Not sponsored, but this is a nice little cup. It is very, very nice because you can use it for the winter time and put your little tea in it, put your little coffee in it. Buy 2 or 3. Give one out. Give one to your friend. I bought one for my son's girlfriend because she likes this kind of stuff, I hope. And she drinks that tea with the powder, matcha, and she can stir it up. But anyway, getting back to the story. And so, yeah, they used to come and leave the door open. So I told my husband, these people leave the door open. What's going on with the door? Upstairs in the hall, at the front door. And so they come and said, well, the Lord told me to get up one morning. I don't miss a beat. So get up, get dressed. And at the time I was going outside, this person was coming at the door. They didn't know that I was there. And I opened up the door because God wanted me to see the person. Man with sandy hair. It's the people that been coming around all the time. What for? Soon as I come in here in my little room, they come out on their balcony and they just got to sit down here. That's not for harassment. Is that racist? Or is that, as you call yourself, watching? And how can you see? Let's get something straight. I don't deal with no perverted mess. None. And sometimes stories need to be told on certain things to let people know we're not intimidated by you. Now it's mighty funny. When my husband come home, they don't get silent. but they don't do a whole lot. As soon as I come, they start talking out here to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. So it's personal against me. I don't care about you hating me. I'm going to tell you right now, you ain't doing nothing to me. And I don't care about you hating me. And these people, let these people, these kind of people inside. Hiding in the building. Hiding in the building. Hiding in the building. My computer was taken over. And soon, some of y'all need to unplug y'all computers. I'm not a person that uses my computer every day. I'm just not. I just don't. Maybe I should. They get on your computers and they try to get your stuff. So why would you be connected with them type of people? Either you got free rent or there's something that you're getting. Because you ain't doing it for nothing. Some of y'all is hiding around and y'all hiding in these apartments. And you think that nobody sees you. No one sees you come in the building. No one sees when you leave. No one knows who you are. They have all kinds of different people upstairs on this balcony. When I'm in my bedroom, I said this before. When I'm in my bedroom, sometimes you can see them come out on the side, and they looking, going like this. What are you looking for? Is something that you missing? And you came to harass. And they do a whole lot of stuff in the quietness. See, watch when people say they don't do a whole lot of stuff like they used to. Hitting chains all in the hallway and clowning and carrying on and stomping, running back and forth, running back and forth. How did they know? They know what the other people did. How would you know what the other people did unless you was with them? Because you had to live here. This is where you have to live. Nowhere else. Maybe they're sponsoring them. It's a sad shame. So you try to get my information and use it against me because I'm black. I think it's sad. Anyone that hears different things in your apartment. Sometimes it might be coming from your camera. Sometimes they come from different areas and they hit different things. They work with different people out in the neighborhood that do different things. And they think it's a game. It's a federal crime. It is a federal crime. And with some of these titles y'all got, you have to live here in order to harass me because you know the people that lived here before. When we go on vacation, we don't know what be going on around here. Did they just take over people's stuff? And are they getting paid to do what they do? First of all, are they getting paid? Second of all, for what reason are you doing it? And you've been doing it for years and you won't stop. Third of all, this is on a daily basis. So if I'm not at home and I'm at work, then my computer is being taken over. So everybody know every single thing that I'm writing. What for? You got people coming from a different city in order to come just on this street. Never been so full. Never been so full. Never been so full. Do you have some kind of school or something that you're grounding that you think that you can get away with trying to watch us? Because I'm not a showpiece. We are human beings like anyone else. And I want to remind you, this is a federal crime. If you think you're going to keep getting away with your hacking, it's a federal crime. Karen Dachsel. From Hapuh's, or should I say, as I always say, creator of Hapuh's writings. As I said, my books are coming out by me. Summer Rain and Jam, Miss Beasley's, Widow's Eye. They've been after Widow's Eye for years, been trying to get it. They've been trying to get hold of Widow's Eye for years. Even had people calling me, trying to get it, sending me all kinds of phishing information, trying to check what I was sending to Washington, to the Copyright Place Information Center. Reading my emails, and the list goes on. And the list goes on. Federal. Every now and then, something all of a sudden happens in the building. What for? Karen Dachsel, creator of Hapuh's writings. Don't forget, pick up your copy at Amazon.